Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Today is the beginning of July, I believe, and it is time for our June book cover inspiration wrap up and our reveal for July. I have had a wonderful time making my project this month. Started off slowly, but then I got it completed in time, in plenty of time. I started it the 2nd of June, and I finished it, I believe, the 26th. So I had a few days to play with, so that was great. This month, our book was Poison, and I'll put the two pictures up in the corner, one side or the other, probably here, and I'll move over and put everyone else's pictures there. It was called Poison Studies, and it was from Maria Snyder. And it was submitted by Crafting in the Night. Thank you so much for your submission. I enjoyed the book, and the colors are fabulous in both covers. So let me show you the yarns that I used. I chose the one with the gold and purple. Nope, sorry, gold and green. No purple in mine. So the first color I used was Mary Maxim in the color green. And it is a worsted weight yarn. It's not showing quite the green. There's more blue than yellow in this green. So I used that green. And for the darker greens, I used a Pound of Love. Oh, hello, kitty cat. In Hunter Green. And this is coming out pretty close to the color that it is. And there's quite a bit of that color in my blanket. And then for the gold, I used Red Heart Super Saver in the color Cornmeal. So those were the colors I used for my blanket. Just get these away. If I don't put them away, I get cat fur on it. So, and she's right behind me, and I'm sure she'll be jumping in my lap pretty soon if I turn around. If not, maybe she'll just sit there. So the pattern I chose, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I got it online, and it is Crochet Daisy Granny Square made by Gooty. And it is madebygoody.com. All one word. So that's the pattern I chose. And I really like the way the pattern turned up. It has puff stitches in the corners. Not sure if you can see it, but there's puff stitches in the corners. And I love the way it turned out. I decided just to do a simple 2 round single crochets along because I thought it was really nice the way the yellow popped. So that is my wheelchair lapghan. There. And it's approximately 30 inches by 40 inches. I joined my squares. Basically, you do a slip stitch in one, go to the other side, slip stitch, and slip stitch back and forth. And it makes like a cute little zigzag pattern. So that's how I joined it. And I love the way it turned out. I'm so glad I chose the lighter green and not go with the darker green. It just breaks it up a bit. And I'm sure someone will enjoy it at the seniors home that it goes to. So that is my project for the month of June. Flowers popping up, the green and the grass and everything. So I'm really pleased how that turned out. So that's my blanket. And now for some of the submissions that I got. I'm going to move right over here. I'm going to have to grab my book because I don't have the pictures in front of me. I'll insert them afterwards. That's my little kitty cat Phoenix right here. And if you see my nails, excuse them. My husband and I spent the entire day cleaning our grill barbecue yesterday, and I was using some Brillo pads and soap to get all the burnt on pieces on the grill racks themselves. So it really hurt my hand. I didn't crochet for the rest of the day because my hand was so sore, but our barbecue is brand spanking new again. So let's go with our first submission, and I'll put them up here. It is a baby blanket in the pink and the purple, and it's filet heart pattern. It's beautiful. It's adorable, and it was submitted by Susan B. Thank you, Susan. And next we have another baby blanket, and this is submitted by I have yarn flying in front of me. Submitted by Kathy, and Kathy has a channel called Yarn with Heart, and I suggest you go check her out. She has some wonderful, wonderful videos out. The pattern she used was a YouTube tutorial called, and the channel is It's All in a Nutshell Crochet, and this is the continuous granny blanket, and she also made a sweet little hat, and it's by Banana Moon Studios, and it's a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. Thank you, Kathy, for that beautiful blanket and hat. And the next is from Deborah. You may have seen this last month. Deborah chose not to do a pattern or colors from the this month's book. She decided to be an adult, and she's going to be finishing off the blanket that has been a long whip, and she picked it up last month in our book cover inspiration. So she's continuing on with that. Deborah, smart. I know one of my whips languish a lot. I get frustrated and I want to do it and I don't want to do it, but I think you made the right decision. Thanks, Deborah. And then we have Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts, and Bella has a channel also, and I will list it below. She also does yarn dyeing, and I'm not sure she's allergic to wool, or she just can't use it. It drives her crazy. I'm not sure. Pretty sure she's allergic to it. So she's been dyeing up cottons and everything like that, and acrylics, and she does a great job. She's very new at yarn dyeing, but she does such a fabulous job. It's amazing. So this is her square. She makes a 12 round granny square every month, and then she'll be joining it at the end of the year to make a blanket, which she donates. She makes beautiful, huge blankets. She puts them on her king-size bed, and they basically top the whole bed. So they are big blankets she makes. Thank you, Bella. And our next submission was from Sue G. And Sue's in New Zealand. And unlike us that are really, really struggling with the heat here in North America, she is going into her colder months. So she's getting cold. She made this beautiful baby sweater. It's a size 6 to 12 months. And it's an old pattern that she got from the UK. And the yarn she uses from Temu. And she says it's lovely and squishy. Thank you very much, Susan. Oh, and I believe she has a headband too. I didn't write that down, but I think there's a headband also. I hope. Sorry about that, Sue. And then our next submission is from Tammy. And Tammy is making the cutest little monster. And she's making a whole bunch of them. I believe she has a market stall. So she's making a whole bunch of these little monsters for her markup. For her market stall. Just so cute. And I love the legs on it. It's just perfect. And the pattern is by Rebecca Danger. Thank you, Tammy. And next we have a submission from Robin G, and she's from St. Jacobs here in Ontario. And the pattern is the Barley Hat by Tin Can Knits. And I really like Tin Can Knits. They have an app, and they have quite a few free patterns. So if you're a beginner knitter, it's great to learn. Like, they're really explicit patterns and give you all the definitions of some of the patterns and everything like that. So I would definitely try it. And she made the Barley Hat in Karen Simply Soft in purples and greens. Thank you, Robin. And then we have Kelly Ann. And she made this fabulous Christmas tree. The pattern is, I'm not sure. I am going to put it on top of the picture here because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It is a website, so you can go check it out if you want. And she was saying that you can also put colors, little fairy lights in there, and it's a Christmas tree that you sit on a tabletop. So it's really, really cute. She used dark green in the Lion brand Heartland, and then for the gold she just used the scraps. So that is so cute. I love the Christmas tree, and I will definitely go and check out that website, which I can't pronounce. So that was it for our submissions. I'm going to move over again. So I was outside watering my baskets. I have been watering my baskets every day here. It is unbelievable how hot it's been. And if I don't, they will wilt. So that's what I've been doing. Spending a lot of time outside, and yesterday was spent outside. I brought my crochet out. I was hoping to do this, but then my husband was struggling with cleaning, so I helped him, and we spent most of the day cleaning this stupid freaking barbecue. But so no crocheting done yesterday, and usually Sunday is my day to relax and do my crochet and knitting, so won't be as much done this month. So let's move on to what we have in store for July. Here is the book here. It's A Knight in Shining Armor, and it's from Jude Deveraux, and it was submitted by Sandra, and I'll put her YouTube channel name, or however they do it, I'll put it up here, Sandra, for you. And I just love the colors in this book. I actually found it on audiobook, so I just started listening to it last night as I was going to bed. At night, when I fall asleep, my husband usually comes to bed later than me. I go to bed around 10. He goes to bed around 11:30 or 12. So I listen to my ebooks at night, and I set a timer, and it shuts off automatically. So I started listening it to last night. I think I got maybe 20 minutes into the book, and it sounds like a fun book. It is a knight in shining armor that somehow gets pulled into our century. I believe he's from the 1400s, and he gets pulled into, I'm not sure when the book was made, so probably 1990s or something like that, because I haven't seen any email. They still use telephone booths, and I haven't seen anything about phones or anything like that. So I think it's a fairly older book. I didn't really check. But the colors in the cover are fabulous. I don't have it in front of me once again, but the colors are in greens and reds, pale pinks, pale blues, whites, a little bit of gold in the frame. So there are so many colors to choose from. So you can use almost any color in the color spectrum, and I'm sure it would fit in that book fantastically. So I will be choosing my pattern and then choose my yarn. I've got a whole bunch of pale blues. I always have lots of blues. It's my favorite color. And some pinks and some off-whites. So I'm looking forward to doing this this month. I have no idea what pattern I'm going to choose, and I will definitely be making a wheelchair lapgan. But once I find a pattern, and I do that every morning, I go onto my emails from all free crochet patterns, and I go through them, and it takes quite a while. I spend about an hour every morning drinking my coffee and going through the patterns from the emails. So if you want some good patterns, it's allfreecrochet.com, and all the patterns are free. So it's wonderful. That's where I find most of my patterns. That way anyone can make them. Hopefully I can inspire you to try one of the patterns that I've chosen. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for contributing to our book cover inspiration each month. I love doing it. And I've gotten a few suggestions on books I should read, and I note them down so I can get them from my library. But for next year, we're going to be doing it again, and I will be doing it in November, on probably the beginning of the month's November, and I'm going to be asking you to send in your favorite book, or a book that you've just read that you loved, or even a book that you just love the cover of. So that's November, and we have plenty of time for that. So we're going into July. And it'll be squares because it's warm, and I don't like to set it too cool in the house because I go in and out all day long, so I don't want that drastic change. So squares are my best option for the summertime. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you mid-month and let you know what I've decided to make for this month. Bye for now.